I didn't really fit in at my old school. I was not in the right place there. I couldn't really connect with a lot of people. I had trouble reading, and I was slower than the other kids in almost everything, and I didn't feel right there.
At my old school, it was really frustrating.
My old school felt wrong for me. They didn't meet my needs.
It was hard to focus at my old school because I just could not focus because I have so much ADHD and dyslexia that I have to move and I'm not thinking, and it's hard for me to focus.
My classroom was so big.
It's horrible. It feels like you're being set aside because of something you can't even completely recognize. And it feels like it's invisible, but it's still a barrier.
Math was really hard in my old school.
At my old school, it was very tragic.
I refused to go to school because I hated it there. I wasn't happy at that school, and they would try to get me to go to class, but I didn't want to. I didn't like the way that people would talk to me or anyone who was there, and the kids would tease me because I couldn't read.
When they separated me at my old school, it felt awkward. It felt like I couldn't say anything, and it felt like I deserved it when I didn't.
I felt the courage every time when I walked back to school. The second when I went home, my mom had a hold of my hand, and I used to cry in her lap because it was so sad because nobody really cared about my feelings or anything.
When I felt unheard, it caused me to lose hope in myself. Felt like I couldn't do it.
Stupid. I felt I was never going to learn how to read, and I felt like it was just never going to happen.
Honestly, I was so nervous about my future. I didn't think I was going to be able to read. I didn't know how to do anything, and I didn't understand anything, and no one was willing to teach me that. And I was just scared that I wasn't going to be able to grow up like a normal child, and that I would always have to be tutored or always be like the slow person in the class. I feel so lucky to be at Marburn Academy because of just being able to actually do anything. I can read, I can write in cursive, which I never would have thought I could ever do because honestly I couldn't read it. But it's great to be there. I love it so much.
Now that I'm at Marburn, I walk into school with hope, a great attitude, looking forward to the day.
I feel very confident about my future. I learned from my biology classes that I wanted to be a coroner, and I'm very excited to be able to go to college now that I know how to do these certain tasks and I'm able to adapt to those learning environments.
The difference between learning at Marburn and my old school is the teachers are more engaged, and if they don't have an answer, then they'll try really hard to get one. And I feel heard and understood.
Marburn is the school made for me. I don't think I would be able to fit in anywhere else as well as I have at Marburn.
I go to the best school because it's like you know the teachers so well. Like you love the teachers. And they understand you. Like if I have this exciting thing, they listen.
Because I have access to Marburn, I know how to make friends. I know how to write. I know how to read. I know how to love and care for a group of people as much as I do.
Marburn is my school.
I feel celebrated at Marburn when people are willing to acknowledge where I've struggled and where I've succeeded and how far I've come in a span of time, because that's what families are there to. They're there to celebrate your achievements.
the most fun thing I do at school is probably ELA or math or social studies or science. OG sometimes, I guess.
At Marburn, I feel smart.
Nothing is impossible at Marburn because if you're looking at something as impossible, you're doing so with a fixed mindset, and I got that lecture in 4th grade.
I never want to go to a different school.
My inside voice is saying that I've come a long way and that it's proud of me.
If somebody was thinking about going to Marburn and like, I don't know, what would you say?
I would say, if somebody said that, I would probably say, maybe you should probably have a shadow day and then tell me how you think later, and if you still don't, then I don't know what's wrong with you, because it's the best school ever.
So you were smiling real big today. Why were you smiling so big today?
Because I'm happy.